And I just did airplane stories, I don't know, because I'm flying tomorrow.
Hello and welcome to RaBBois. My name is Tzvi, and this is, well, you can introduce yourself in a second. This is a podcast that we have started. We've been wanting to spend like a year making this. We spent like a year making this. I don't know where this will go, what the journey of this might lead to. He seems very excited. I do have faith in you. I do have faith in you that this could turn into something amazing that people will be talking about for centuries. But I do want to start off with the fact that you completely roasted my entire setup after I spent months upon months and hours of research trying to bring these chairs downstairs.
I wouldn't have to roast it if you did a good job.
That's okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying like I spent a lot of time setting up this microphone, bringing out this camera so that the viewers, viewer can have a good time watching it.
But you told me that there's going to be two microphones, and I thought we were going to be facing each other.
Well,
you said I have to look this way, and now it looks like we're talking to a wall and not to each other.
Well, one of them was broken, and first of all, I bought all of this because I'm fairly wealthy.
I would have paid you.
Huh? Okay. This isn't freaking meant for. This is not what this podcast is for. This podcast is for insightful conversations between two brothers that love each other, and a chemistry could build from this. And I think it'll be very entertaining and insightful for the many people. So,
you think people care?
Yes.
About you?
Yes, I think people care. Wait, that was a name reveal. You'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to start off with the fact that this is technically a lie because this is actually the first time I'm saying this. This is the first time I'm saying this, but I am in fact a rabbi. Yes, I am a rabbi, although I did not get my certificate.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask.
And
can I see it?
Now that I think about it, you also did not receive your certificate.
I actually have a picture of mine. If you have a picture of yours, then I believe you.
Okay. So what I'm basically saying is
Should I show you?
Huh? You have a picture of your diploma?
Yeah, I have a picture.
I do not. I actually texted the guy, and he ghosted me. My rabbi tester ghosted me. Yeah, it's been about 3 days. He hasn't even responded. I guess like they just took all the money and then like just ran off with it.
Well, my diploma is currently in someone's closet in New York.
Uh-huh. What I'm basically saying is that this is actually a lie so far.
So far.
Which B do you think you are?
Number one. Come older.
Okay, this is all over the place, which is how this is going to be because this is our first time doing this together. This is my first time being with someone else on camera, so this is going to be something I'm going to have to get used to. But I would like you to introduce yourself to an extent, as much as you'd want to say. Your name, your address, anything you want to give out, all the details, please.
Well,
incite us.
I'm Yitz. I'm the cooler older brother. See, Tzvi wouldn't be here without my knowledge. In fact, he comes to me every day and asks me for ideas and topics for social media, and I, have the kindness of my heart, give him all the ideas and inspire him every day.
That's like extremely incorrect because this was actually my idea that I have been forcing you to do for the past year. Yet that is true, actually. You
mentioned it, and I said, yeah, I think it's a good idea, and then we should do it. And you said, oh, we should do it? I said, yeah. You're like, really? You want to do it?
No. Yeah. I saw a bunch of doofuses online making a podcast, and I thought this could be us. We could be those doofuses making the podcast.
Yeah.
And it's taken a year, and I bought everything, I set everything up, and now you're going to come here and claim that you have these amazing ideas as if I wasn't the one that literally... Please explain to me what you've done up until now to get this podcast going.
I have a question. Whose laptop is that?
Oh,
that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's
how much?
It's actually your laptop.
How much does this cost?
That is $180. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. I weren't expecting that. Yeah, I mean, millions of dollars for my career.
Honestly, your camera's probably more expensive.
That camera is very expensive because I only buy expensive things because I'm not poor. I'm very rich. And to get anything less than like $600, would just be pathetic. I'd feel bad for myself.
It's actually kind of interesting. I was wondering, what is your take on your finances when it comes to the money you make on social media?
What do you mean?
Are you going to keep it, or you spend it on what you do?
I usually try to reinvest everything, like all the millions of dollars that we're going to make from this.
Millions. Because
we're going to make millions of dollars. I'm going to reinvest to this podcast. But I don't really spend much in general. Well, would you say you're a spender?
No. I don't know how to spend money. See, there's two parts of my brain. One part of my brain is saying, I would take all the money, invest it in a CD Right now, you get 5% return. That's $50,000 a year.
Didn't CDs like fall off in like the early 2000s?
And that's funny. See,
Huh?
you little kids don't know what CDs are.
I know they're
It's a
little
type-
things. By the way, kids nowadays don't know at all what CDs are.
No, a CD is a type of bank account.
I thought that was a freaking like Roth IRA or something like that.
No, see, that's a type of savings account.
You didn't finish with your introduction of who you are.
All I'll say is that I went to law school, but I'm not a lawyer.
That is true, and I went to rabbi school, and I am not a rabbi, and same with him.
Yet.
And that is why I'm
Anyways.
just. Oh, you were gonna say something?
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying.
you first.
No.
I don't want to take you over.
I was just gonna say.
It's your podcast.
It's actually I'm the first B, so it is my podcast. I was gonna explain. Literally, I was just gonna show that I was scared of of angling my head in a certain way on camera because I'm afraid that it'd show the thinning that's going on. Because the doctor said.
I know. I just got a haircut.
No, the doctor. The glare. It can light up this room. We don't even need lighting. But the doctor said I have about 2 years left until like the hair.
You actually
until the hair.
You asked the doctor?
No, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask next week. My friend was explaining to me the other day like hair levels. Like I was on a call with him the other day, and he said like he looked at me. My hair was in a bad angle. I looked really bald, really thinning, and he said.
No, it was the angle.
Yeah, it was the angle first of all. I don't think
it
it'll
was.
look as bad. I think I made this angle right. But he said you're definitely like Tzvi, you're level 5. I'm like, what's a level 5? And he said, whatever it is, that's what you are. And then I got really self-conscious. And then he was begging me to show.
funny.
He's like, show me your scalp. I'm like, I'm not showing you my scalp. He's like, no. Why would you be self-conscious about it? And I'm like, why wouldn't you be self-conscious about it?
Yeah, why are you?
Well, he's not balding, and I am, and I'm 19.
Tell me your
For
fears.
reference, huh?
Tell me your fears.
My fears are.
Going bald?
One of them's going bald, but I don't think I could do anything about that. I think that's inevitable as the world's spinning.
So who cares?
I mean, my plan is eventually. I realized the last time I got a haircut, my hair, like I got a buzz cut, remember? And the top part of my hair now, I realize after getting that buzz cut, is slowly growing, while the side of my hair is growing quicker. So I have to get it shorter on the side now, for it to look semi-decent. And eventually I'm just going to have to shave off everything completely.
Why?
Because I'm balding. Yeah, it's because I'm balding.
Yeah, what about your sideburns?
Huh, my sideburn? I'm not cutting. I will never. It's called RaBBois because, well, we're not actually, but we are Jewish, and I do not cut my beard. That's definitely something I do not do.
You're going to go bald, and you have to accept it. And no amount of whatever cream you put in your hair is going to make it go away.
I've been derma stamping. It's these little needle. It's these little needles attached to a stick. You could use a roller, but I used a needle, and they're like it's a little stick has about 300 needles in it, and you poke it in your head. And after 20 minutes, they say that you'll look like a dumbass poking your hair for 20 minutes. But they say that it causes your hair to start healing or whatever, like because it sends the signal to your brain to heal I don't want your freaking. I'm actually off soda for it's been about 2 months so far. I haven't drinking anything besides water and Gatorade because I got sick one time. I probably got COVID, by the way.
Low key?
It was most definitely COVID. It was 100% COVID.
Well, you didn't get me sick, so.
Well, that's because you guys all got vaccinated, which we love. They all got vaccinated. I did not because I already got it a billion times. And they were gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there.
But by the way, about balding hair, apparently it's called red light therapy. I don't know if you heard of it.
I have heard of it.
And apparently it helps. It's not proven to help, but apparently, it does help. But no one has done. It could be the studies. I haven't heard of them.
Yeah, it's $500 help, and if you put that
Yeah.
$500 help on your hair, it might do something. No, yet
You're gonna spend thousands of dollars shaving your head, or you can spend a one-time fee of $5.99 to use my link.
We have no link. Manscaped's not going to sponsor us, and if they
It's
can,
not
it makes no sense because we can't shave.
I think
Anyways, what were you saying about the red hair?
You do red light therapy, and apparently it does something with the mitochondria of the cell. Yeah, science.
I remember that.
And it grows your hair back, or it's supposed to heal shoulder stuff or any back pain. But people realized that when they started using it, they started growing the hair back. Mm-hmm. So maybe do that.
What if? So you believe that? You believe the lasers in your hair, but you don't believe the creams in your hair?
No, I didn't believe it. And then someone was bothering me about it, and I looked at it, and I saw a YouTube video, and now I believe in it.
Uh-huh. Yes, I believe it. Nah, because I didn't want to go too down a rabbit hole, so I held myself back, like we always do, because, we'll get banned after about 3 episodes if I say what's on my mind. But that's what this podcast is for. It's to say what's on our minds sometimes,
within the community guidelines.
Until we get bought and sold, which we will eventually.
We will.
No, we will get, there will be a time.
We don't have any principles.
We have principles, but, $20 million to, not, I don't know, be based a little.
You wouldn't take a $10 million deal?
I mean, I wouldn't take $10 million. Well,
you're really getting ahead of yourself.
What do you mean ahead? There's something wrong with my hair. But I wrote things on a paper because I planned things out of what I wanted to speak about. And one of them, this is how podcasts are done. One day, we'll have segments, and we'll have people asking questions, and we'll be able to engage with viewers. But right now, there is no viewer. What?
For all those cringing, I just want to ask you, are you doing this? That's all.
You got them there. Yeah, they're definitely pissing their pants right now. What did I have
The
here?
one person, our mom watching.
I don't even know if we're going to send this, should we even post this to anyone? I was literally just going to post it online, not tell anybody at all. And, for, the first 10 episodes. And then eventually, as, we start doing our world domination stunts.
I'll know we made it when a random friend from, high school texts me.
Hey, I saw you on the thing the other day. It's pretty
wow.
cool.
No, they'll probably be like, you're so weird.
You're so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me for 3 years. That's me still now.
I still do it.
I'm still getting texts from people from... Should I explain for those that may not know that my name is Tzvi. However, if you do not, there may be a chance that some faces may possibly perhaps know me as RaBBois. It is another channel that I'm working on, and it's a social media that I did for a few years that got fairly popular. And now I look back at all my friends I had in high school, and I wonder, if they think I've just gone crazy. And if they think I've gone crazier now because I'm doing a podcast with you. I was streaming yesterday because that's what I do. And there was this...
I get a notification, and I usually swipe it away, no offense.
Why would you do that?
I actually click on it, I give to you a sub, and then I swipe away, which never appears.
Which is on our Amazon account, because we have the same Amazon account, But, no, I was streaming yesterday, stupid whatever, I didn't like it, and then I ended up playing... Do you know what VR chat is?
No.
VR chats, you know what VR is?
Yes.
Let me explain to some people.
I know... Wait, sorry.
No, please.
Which virtual reality are you talking about?
I'm talking...
Meta?
It's all the same. Virtual reality is a concept. And all these companies, like smartphones. Every company does smartphones. But virtual reality, that's what VR is, virtual reality. It's, you put on the headset, you get... you infiltrate into this digital world. And there's a game called VR Chat, which is the main thing people that have VR headsets use.
Did you stream it?
I did stream it.
Oh, okay.
You could just play it on desktop. And I was just going around on there. Majority of people actually have VR headsets. They spend $600 on a VR headset, and they're and they have hands, or their hands are moving. But there's a lot of furries on there. A lot of no, I'm serious. A lot of people, but you think oh, they're on there to troll, they're on there whatever, because you have an avatar in the game. You can make it whatever you want, and a lot of furries.
How do you know?
Oh, no, it's just scroll. I just walked through the other day. I saw
but how do you know that they are? Do they tell you?
They look like furries. Their avatars are furries.
I know, but then how do they talk?
What do you mean, do they? Oh, it's it's a voice chat. If you're nearby to them, they hear you.
Yeah, I know, but how do you know they're furries? Just because the avatar is?
So I may have searched furries on VR chat and entered a furry world. Just I wanted to see. No, it's not. I wanted to see if there was
I just want to know if there's anything you want to tell me.
No,
should I turn it off if you want to?
There's nothing I need to tell anybody. The point is, I went inside and there's unironic... people joke about furries, but it's a real thing. People are legitimately, actually furries.
Okay.
And that's something that they like doing. And there was, in VR chat is where they can do it. Full on.
Hey.
Yeah, it was... it was...
You be you.
No, people I was talking to some people on there, people met their husbands and wives on there. Yeah, they... Because I was on there last night. I was actually on there for 3 hours after stream, talking to random-ass people, you get like sucked into these conversations because you're like talking to like an avatar, and
I can't.
Huh?
I can't comprehend.
If you wear a headset, you're probably fully immersed in there. Turn that off. Freaking I turned off my phone because of this. If we're gonna want to have an extremely successful billion-dollar industry, you can't have your phone come off in the middle.
But can I respond to that though?
You want to respond to it? Do you need to respond to it?
I think I might.
Okay, please respond to it. No, I'll definitely. I'm a Twitch streamer, so I'll be able to carry this entire thing. No, I don't even want you. You know what? Like, you don't even. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that back up eventually, but I might as well cross out this B on here. This is like no, this is extremely very unprofessional. No, you know what? I should get rid of the S.
Now, some people have things going on outside a microphone and talking to furries.
You see, I do lots of things in the real life.
Like talk to people for 3 hours.
Who exactly do you talk to that isn't, I don't know, someone of interest or importance?
Who do I talk to?
Yeah, you're gonna sound like you have a job
Social
or
life.
Huh? Social life? You have friends?
Not really. Why do you ask?
Well, because you're bullying me in front of this audience, in front of this camera, for not having social interaction.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. I don't know.
You know what you would probably enjoy?
I'm saying that you're talking...
VR chat. You probably get along very well with all those people.
My point
especially maybe the furries. Maybe.
My point is that you're giving me garbage about talking to someone that I need to talk to, when you spend your time talking to furries.
No, but it was like an experiment. It was like a social. I really wanted to talk to furries. I'll just be perfectly honest. I wanted to see what they were doing, and you think everyone's on there trolling, but they're legitimately like, "Yeah, I'm a furry. This is my thing." And
did you enjoy the conversation, or did you just like do a social experiment?
It was a social experiment, a very fun social experiment where nothing else happens because I am a man of God. Because that is what the show is.
What does furries have to do with God?
No, I don't associate with furries because we are men of God.
Do you know that Svi in Yitz? I just realized.
Sounds similar, kind of, but backwards.
Yeah, it's just the Y and V. So technically, if you cut the Y in half.
Okay.
And you get a V. Right, and then it's Svi.
That's completely like terrible and like not funny, and I don't know why you would ever say something on our show with that equivalent.
No. I'm just saying
that was very. Did you really? You just wasted everybody's time.
No, I'm just. If you think about it, we're very similar.
What are you talking about?
That
first off, you're like a level 7. First off,
level 7 of what?
Huh? Of the hair. You're like a level 7. Yeah. What do you think I'm? When did
get a buzz cut? I get a buzz cut.
I got a buzz cut. My hair is still kind of. I swifted to the side because it stopped looking.
I don't see. No.
I swifted to the side. What are you looking at?
Move your Jew cap.
Huh? That's derogatory, by the way. It's very anti-Semitic, and we are going to be a show that shows the good side of Jews. There's no bad side of Jews. We're actually very amazing and perfect and ethical. But when you say something like that, it implies that like we're unethical, which we aren't, because we're very ethical.
Move your yarmulke.
Why would I do that? It's literally my representation of God.
No, just slide it back.
Why would I do that?
I just need to
No,
I need to
No, I could, yeah. No. What do you... There's nothing to see.
I just want to see what level you're at.
Huh? I told you, I'm a level 4.
You said 5.
I'm a level 5, and you're a level 7.
I'm a level 7, but I plateaued at 7. Meaning, I lost my hair. And then
You're saying... I had that also.
I was going bald at 18, and now I'm older, and I still haven't lost my hair.
You know, I think I don't want to break it to you, but there's a small chance that you may possibly have been balding throughout all of that. Like that your hairline might not have been the same this year as it may have been last year.
It's like global warming for my hair?
It's first off, your hair exists. First of all, your hair exists. Second of all, what? Nothing. Anyways.
I don't even know why you're implying that.
Huh? I'm not implying anything.
You're not implying anything.
The point is, you have been balding for multiple years.
No, it is going away, but very slow.
Mine came all of a sudden. I didn't expect it. No, you listen to me. I was in school and my yarmulke fell off my head.
You're like a buzzer beater. It went crazy. It just flew out.
Huh? No, it was
Like the whole time.
luckily. Oh, you're saying like I was in the middle and everyone was talking and like it fell off and then the whole room went silent and they all pointed and laughed at me, and that's why I have trauma with my
That's
my
why
hair.
you're online.
Huh? That's why I'm online. That's
So
why
you just showed this part.
That's why I
You don't have
speak
to
to furries online because they have hair and I don't. Okay, I don't know. The point is, I was inside a room with this guy and my yarmulke fell off my head and he like saw the top for like a split second and he's like, "Sphere, are you balding?" I was like, "What? No. What are you?" Like I wasn't aware of the occurrence at this point, and I said, "No." He's like, "Dude, I think you're balding." I'm like, "No, it can't be. I can't be balding." And I was 17, and maybe even younger. No, I was 17, and like I take my phone and like take a picture of my head and I look at it and they were thinning, and I'm like, "Okay, but it's manageable. It won't get, it can't get worse than this." And
Little did you know.
little did I know, throughout time it has in fact got worse, and it's at the breaking point right now where eventually it's gonna get noticeable. In certain camera angles it is.
I love how you're like, how could this happen? And you go home and you see your father.
And I see and I'm blinded by the reflection of the forehead. I can't even. Yours, by the way, yours is gonna definitely have a reflection on camera. I think it will. At least from here.
You use a shiny oil.
Huh? Yeah, that you can like squeaky clean it with like I could wear gloves.
No, even if I lost my hair, I would never I'd never go completely bald. Although it looks better. Too many questions, Jewish-wise. I don't know. That's what I think.
Huh? You're saying because like we can't cut like on the side?
Yeah, because then you have like, you look like a.
I think.
Look like a runway.
I think like it depends on how your hair looks. Like I got a 3 on the sides, and it did not look like a 3. It looked like a 5. So I could probably get a 2. I could probably get away with a 2.
I just
like my hair's thick enough.
I just do one size.
Yeah, I know.
Religion.
Yeah, that's why you look like Freshly the Clown. You look very handsome. We're brothers, and we should motivate each other because that's what brothers do. Because it's a motivational podcast now. I've decided that's our niche.
Although the setup looks crappy, and I did mention that we probably should get a nicer setup, and I did ask why we didn't, and then you yelled at me. I do want to say that this wall's good. You could just smack it, and it makes a loud noise.
You know what's good is I could smack you, and you'll sometimes make a loud noise. And hopefully you make no noise after that. Because that's what the point of the smack is.
That's the problem with younger brothers. I'll just say, because your whole life you grow up, and you're bigger than them, and you can always pin them down, but then eventually, it evens out. But not with him, but generally.
I'm like clearly like the alpha person that is here. I don't know if you see what's going on here.
Okay, how many subs and we wrestle?
Ooh, what are you talking about?
Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Huh? How many subs you want to wrestle on camera? But what if my yarmulke falls off?
Oh, you do clips.
Huh? You want a sub goal to wrestle?
Maybe we'll
Are you actually serious?
Or we'll arm wrestle.
You have, well, the different.
No, because.
But you're gonna like hurt your leg because you're old, like crazy old. No, like I work out consistently. Yeah, for those I
have to start.
No,
it's not true.
What?
I have started.
No, you have not.
Years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just I've been building.
I'm like literally entering my prime. I'm consistently entering. I've been entering my prime for 2 years. And I'm still entering it because you don't peak till you're in your late 20s. You're literally wasting it right now.
No, you have to join the MLB now.
I have to join the MLB now so that.
Or you'll never make it.
I have to join the MLB.
Yeah,
because you couldn't because
you
destroyed your shoulders.
You know, you always see people and they're huge, and you're like, oh, they're probably like 40 because it must have been working out. Turns out they're like 22. Because that's what...
Yeah, no, it turns out they're like 16 and they have like a high-pitched voice and they're like, my name's Gerald. I play D1 football. You know, like they're like... No, I'm serious. That's what they look like nowadays.
No, but these NFL players are huge. And they're way younger than me. Not way. Younger.
I bet I could tackle them. What? What are you talking about? What? I could take on 2 at the same...
Do you ever watch that video with the guy, the average man against the linebacker?
Oh.
He got...
I bet you ever saw the argument if you could like rush 1 yard in the NFL and every single like quarterback and person like they interviewed an NFL players and they all said you cannot.
No
like,
way.
Can an average person rush 1 yard?
Not against unless you're.
Yes, I can. Maybe. Yes, I can. If you have a good O line, or if they like throw me like a slant.
Yeah, with an O line, if you have like the Eagles O line.
Well, we don't hate the Eagles. We hate the Chiefs. We're massive Bengals fans. We should throw this out there for context. You know, tonight's actually the first preseason game.
I know. No.
It's actually literally going on right now.
The Eagles are fine. The reason I was going to say that I don't like the Eagles is because their brother is brothers with somebody on the Chiefs.
Oh,
I want to say
that. I don't even get me started.
I'm not saying.
Now the one on the Eagles is fine, but the guy in Kansas City, that
the guy in the Eagles is like a nice guy.
He's a very nice. They're probably both nice guys. Well, one likes punching people in practice.
Allegedly.
No, there was like 2 videos of it of them going at it. When we grow to a size where we're substantial and we'll freaking piss off the Bengals social media enough for them to give us free tickets, we'll freaking test it out. We'll do it. We'll put me up against them.
You can't do it.
Huh? Trey Hendrickson has nothing on me. You know, actually, this is unrelated, which is probably good. But while setting up this podcast, which, by the way, you roasted again. You went out of your way again to make fun of it, of the whole seating arrangement.
Do you know that he didn't know that the table could be lifted up?
Don't lift it up, please. No, it's gonna ruin everything. You're gonna ruin everything.
Fine.
Thank you.
But this is not on purpose.
Huh?
He didn't know.
Well, no, this was... Listen, it was like... If it was higher up and our chairs are this low, our heads would be pointed up above the tables like little kitties. Would you rather that? That's what it looked like.
That'd actually be very funny.
This is also funny. I thought this is like relatable and funny. It's a little stupid looking podcast.
Go lower.
It's a stupid looking little podcast. Stop looking at your phone. That's very rude.
Sorry. I was pretending like I was looking at the leg. I made it like this, one, because I did all of the work, as we mentioned before. When I sent this guy the picture of the podcast, all he did was send me various areas of which we could improve, and then I said, that can be your job. You could be the one that actually like puts some sort of effort into this instead of just walking in here at 7:30 and when everything's already recorded and you could just live your life and talk for an hour and leave. Someone's doing all the work. You know what Bill Gates would be if he didn't get any criticism?
Who?
He'd just be fat.
I mean,
he wouldn't be a billionaire because I was trying to push you to make you better, to work on the setup to make it better. I don't know if Bill Gates is fat, by the way.
He's like every billionaire is like slightly fat, but like not too fat.
Not Elon Musk.
No, he is. He has like that weird. You ever saw that picture of him? You ever saw a shirtless picture? It's a shirtless. This little thing I saw.
It's not in my Google.
No,
it's my history.
I stumbled upon it, and it was a shirtless picture of him. He has a very weird, like his bones structured weird. I'm serious. It's like
billionaire structure.
No, he looks like. It's kind of mean to say. He looks like a melting bag of
What
sand.
if Twitter wants to buy our podcast and this is what you're saying in the first episode?
That would be amazing, by the way, because, we're ready to get bought out.
We'll sell it to you now cheaper.
No, you could own us. You could, I'll say some propaganda. Not too much. I'll say some propaganda. But, there's a line. But definitely, I will be bought out. I'm ready. I think we're not doing, anything to help stereotypes right now. Because the first episode... where we have no credentials, we have no there's no proof of concept for us really doing this besides other podcasts, and we're already just asking for people to give us millions of dollars and for the Bengals to give us free tickets.
And you asked me how to invest money.
And I asked you how to invest money, and we talked for 20 minutes about how we're balding.
We really have more.
Listen, we have so much to offer. Okay,
now you're sounding.
No, listen. No, I'm serious. We have a lot to offer. I'm very, very, I'm very funny. What? I'm very funny. Very strong, very handsome, muscular, beautiful, full head of hair, 19. I'm entering my prime. And what exactly do you have? Honestly, why are you even here? You know?
That's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Because I'm funny. Remember? Because I'm funny.
Sponsored by Prime?
Don't get me... Should I get started on that?
Yeah.
It's, honestly, the marketing is genius, but I'm just sick of it. But I'm sick of it because he's good at it. Logan Paul is always holding a bottle of Prime everywhere he goes.
Really?
Yes, everywhere he goes. It pisses me off. Whenever I see him in any scene, he's always holding it, and he's always holding it in a specific way. That's why it bothers me. Because he's holding it freaking, I'm serious. No, it's really good advertising, but it pisses me off, and apparently it doesn't even taste that good. I do think it's kosher, though.
Yeah?
I do think it's kosher now.
That's good.
I haven't tried it, though. No, but he's developed a cult. Little kids.
By kosher, you mean a rabbi blessed it.
Yes, a rabbi blessed it.
There's a blessing.
Huh? Wait, we're maybe rabbis. What if we, like, bless this podcast? Because this is a kosher podcast.
Okay, we're just going to cover
Can you give it your blessing?
I don't want to give it away.
Huh? Should I give it the blessing? You know what? Once my diploma arrives, which will make me a rabbi before you, even though you did this like
you can't
6
give
years
away
ago.
the trade secret.
Huh? How many secrets can we give away online of like, you know, our mass system of running things? The part about balding. We'll give away the balding one, guys. Minoxidil, puncture your head with little holes.
Red light therapy.
And red light therapy. That's exactly what it's going to be. No, but
we're going to come back, our face is going to be like full of hair.
Little kids obsessed over Prime like crazy. He's made like a trend that these little kids like, kind of like how we had silly bands. Remember that? We had the little silly bands.
Oh, I think I wanted it for like half a minute. Then I realized that I'm a guy. Not that's a problem.
What is wrong with wearing silly bands as a guy?
I don't know. I was just a guy. I was a boy, and I was like, only girls wear silly bands.
But I had silly bands, and I was a guy. What are you like? What are you implying that that I can't have silly bands because I'm a guy?
Wait, you actually had?
Yes, I had many silly bands. I've had like over 50 silly bands. What? I had many silly. One of them was like the Yankees. I traded silly bands for a guy's broken Yankees silly bands.
That's the problem with your generation.
We're like the same generation.
No, I actually realized I'm the older half of your generation, and we're much more sophisticated.
What are you talking about?
Smarter.
No, that's the younger generation. I'm smart.
You're half of my generation, which, I mean, if you're actually doing the math, I might be a different generation. But let's say we're the same, because we're X amount of years apart. I'm not going to say how many.
Why?
Why not?
Are you scared to give your age? Or then they come over? You think enough people care about you that they find out how old you are, and they're going to rush inside your house and steal all of our money, which I have because I'm very, very rich.
Anyways.
Yes, continue. Exactly. Yeah, older generation can't even have a proper flow of conversation.
Look, you interrupted me. Basically, you guys, your generation, falls into every ad campaign that has ever been promoted. Like silly bands, you were on it. Everything. I remember as a kid. Every stupid little thing.
You remember as you were a kid.
What?
Because you definitely had silly bands. Did you have a Zuzu pet? Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No,
you shut your mouth right now. You had a Zuzu pet.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I had a webkin.
There you go. I had a webkin also. Those freaking online animals.
Your silly band is the kid's prime.
Huh? My silly band's the kid's prime? Yeah, but they drink the prime and it's gone. People are reselling it in England for like $15. And not just that, but he's so smart about it that he pissed us all off and he's got us giving it free advertising. I'm serious. It's all like a part of his stupid game.
Now?
Yes! It's all a part of his stupid game.
To the 3 people that are watching.
To the 0 people watching this. I'm going to make sure no one watches this. I'm going to make sure no one watches this. No one's allowed to watch our podcast.
Why?
It's just me and you.
Promote everything.
No one's allowed to watch our podcast. It's just me and you. You know what? No one's ever allowed to watch it. 100 episodes from now, it's just gonna be me and you. I'm gonna waste an hour of your week. I'm gonna waste an hour of your week every single week.
You're gonna post online. I'm too dumb to realize if it's private or not. I'm just gonna be like, wow. You're like, there's no views. You're like, don't worry, we're almost there.
That's what you're gonna do because you're the older generation, and you guys don't know how to use technology. By the way, people that might watch this,
we made technology that you like.
People, that's more millennial.
I'm not that old.
People, I'm going to say, people are going to think we are a lot older than we actually are. That's going to happen. I wonder if they think we're, like, that we look similar. Because, like, in like, Jewish world, we don't really. But, like, if someone that isn't Jewish sees us, they'll probably think we look, like, exactly the same. Except one has a beautiful head of hair. And then one... Well, I'm not going to say who has it, because we don't even know at this point. One's level 4, one's at level 7.
I would say... Nostalgia for me is a Game Boy. The original one? Not sure.
You did not have a Game Boy.
I didn't have one because
how is it
parents
nostalgic?
Wouldn't get one for me.
Don't get me started on what our parents. We got a Wii.
Yes, we did.
The Wii was amazing. That got me started on everything. That
Game Boys that my friends had. My friends had it with the little card you put in.
You mean the DS?
No.
Nah, I'm kidding. Nah, I'm making
you don't even know.
You know that joke? You know what I'm referencing?
What?
There's this... Oh, you might know, but there's... I saw this TikTok, and this person was showing their DS on the TikTok. They're like, yo, remember these little DSs? And everyone in the comments was saying, you idiot, it's called a 3DS. Because they're all young and stupid. And they didn't know that a DS existed before the 3DS.
No way.
It made me feel old.
No, it doesn't make sense. How do you not know that there's an earlier generation? It's like, oh, so you're so dumb, it's called an iPhone 6.
Because these kids were 3, and they were handed the 3DS. I remember we went to Florida one time on our decadely trip to Florida, and we saw, yes.
Jewish stereotype.
Exactly. And it was, the sun was too hot, as it always is, and we went,
I got sunburned.
while we were standing outside, everybody whining, in front of the hotel, waiting for our parents, our food, and our parents to freaking get their rooms. Without us whining right
but some
them.
reason they can't get the room.
They can't get the room.
And it's like there's an issue.
And I'm sunburnt, and
and
we're all sick at the same, happens to be.
And the key card doesn't work, and you have like 300 bags.
We love going to Florida.
I love
the
Florida.
point is, when I was standing outside, this kid, he was like 2 years old. He's probably like 14 now. But he had a 3DS. He was like, he wasn't 2, he was like 4. He was holding his, they were both looking at it. And I was going to say, while I was on VR chat the other day, with the furries, I was VR chat. One of the server had just a TikTok wall, like the wall was just playing TikToks in VR. So
whose TikTok is it?
It was just random like compilations.
Okay.
And I went to VR chats like to talk with people. People that are already in VR chat are going to escape the world, you know.
And then
and
they want
no. I took a picture of it. I'll show it to you. Maybe I'll put it on screen. It was, like I was just like, walking by. There's like 15 people all in the same area, and usually in VR chat it's loud that people are talking because there's so many people in one area. It was dead silent. A bunch of like these avatars staring at a screen in VR chat, looking at TikToks.
It's like that's Inception.
It was now the genre of it now is called core. It's like this. It's this. It's this.
Well, it's like watching animations in animation.
It's like showing just how involved we are and escaped from reality, and that we don't do anything. That we're just sucked into everything. That's sort of what it is.
Like people who are listening to this podcast while playing a game or doing something else.
Like when I make clips of this, there will be Subway Surfers below it. You know? Yeah.
I never understood that. Is it because people's brains just can't?
No, it's an attention thing. They can't pay attention to our amazing Look at our faces, not the freaking video down there, stupid idiot.
I cannot handle when I see a video like that. I can't do it. My brain is like, I just want.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? What are you going to do to the people probably watching this Subway Surfer clip over us? They care about it. Oh, it just got some points.
Just like and comment.
Did you just say like and comment? No one does that. Bro, this is why I run the show and you don't. This is why I'm the B and you're the other B. You understand this?
This is B has bigger muscles.
This is actually, this has all the, it's very,
tight.
Yes.
Why?
Nothing. It's very, tight. And this one's very... It's very,
loose.
Yeah, but together it's RaBBois, and that's what makes us literally like the.
This reminds me of BB guns. I don't know why, because that's my generation.
Because there's 2 Bs. Is that the best you could come up with?
No, it just reminds me because when I was a kid, when I was like a teen, I wanted a BB gun.
And?
Mommy said I couldn't have.
So what'd you do? You know what I did when Mommy said I couldn't go online? I went online. I befriended strangers. I've seen very graphic videos on the internet. It's going to haunt me for many years. And especially as a religious boy, seeing that definitely wasn't. Yeah, it was very...
Not kosher?
Yeah, and now I make TikToks and YouTube videos. And our parents are very proud of me. Even though I didn't go to college. And probably won't go to college.
You can always do real estate.
I can always do real estate.
Amazon.
Yes, Amazon.
Drop shipping.
I tried drop shipping for a month, and
And?
I almost became a millionaire.
So close.
But I forgot to be a millionaire, and I lost all the. I didn't make any money. I was about to release the ad. I had it ready. I made it. Like the whole situation. I had it ready. No, I've made good TikTok before. I know how to do it.
I say like that. No, I like the guys who are like, you want to know how I made all this money, and like they go to like a warehouse with all these products.
No, I'm talking about, like those ones, it's, this product is no good, so you have to, like the sped up versions. I made something like that. They clearly work. I tested it out.
I think it's just for Temu, right?
That
new.
There's a lot of Temu scams going around.
Scam.
If you scroll on TikTok, it'll be like a slideshow, and then it'll be like 10 things you didn't know, and it'll be like cool facts, and then it'll just shove a Temu code at the very end of it every time, and it always has 0 views. It's like, but everybody gets them, but they all have like 0 views and like 0 likes. Yeah, it's a weird thing. They like freaking scam the system, or maybe Temu is associated with China.
For another time.
And we're not. I can't even. Don't get me started. I'm not gonna get started.
Nope.
And since we're not getting anything started, this is probably a good place to end it. How long is this? 48 minutes. This was definitely an episode. This is definitely one of the podcasts I've ever made. People are gonna look. People are gonna
best podcast I was ever part of.
People are gonna comment. Also the worst. People are gonna comment. They're gonna put in quotations, "Bro, we should start a podcast." Like they're gonna put that in the comments. Do you know that reference?
No.
Well, basically, a bunch of guys, like, a bunch of bros in college, they have a nice conversation for 30 minutes, and they're like, we should start a podcast. It's like, yeah, bro, people would love to listen to us.
Isn't that what we did?
No, we're in RaBBois. We're different because we don't have a fancy setup.
2 pieces of tape.
Shut up. We don't have a fancy setup, right? So we're cool and not an original, and we're Jewish, but
we could have had a whole fancy chair thing, but we chose not to.
I chose not to. You wanted a fancy chair, and I chose not to because I already set it up and I leveled the cameras and I did everything.
Well, my back.
Because I do all the damn work.
My back hurts.
Okay, then you should probably freaking go. Thank you guys for watching RaBBois. Expect new episodes every... I don't know. I honestly have no clue. Probably next week. Anything else you want to say?
Stay safe.
Okay, download this on Spotify. That sucks. You'll learn with that. Spotify... I didn't make it, but it's made by now. So literally download on Spotify, Apple. Is that Apple Music still?
Sure.
Download on all the platforms below. Smash like, subscribe. Goodbye.